Hi, this is Satiris Basakaropoulos, and this is part 2 of our 99 Excuses video series. And tonight's excuse that people make all the time is that I quit. I quit my business because I tried it for a little while and nothing happened. Yeah, or it's I tried the business and it was impossible. It was impossible, or it was very, very difficult, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand how it worked, or and there was no way I could have found out, because there wasn't the right people about to help me. Okay, so that's really an excuse that it's a thing that a lot of people will say. When they join a business, they will say, I don't understand. I don't understand how to build a list. I don't understand how to make maybe a WordPress blog. I don't understand how to make videos. I don't understand how to how to write content, or how to do a blog post even. Yeah, so I mean, those are the types of things that people would say are their reasons quite often for quitting their online business. And quite a lot of occasions, a lot of people wouldn't even do their first their first post or make their first website. They would quit before they even got to that stage. Okay, and that is the reason that 95% actually quit in home-based businesses, is because of those types of things. It's hurdles like that. It's small hurdles like that. And the thing about it is that all the people who have succeeded, it's not that they're superhuman. I'm not some sort of superhuman. I didn't come in to internet marketing and know everything. I didn't know what a blog was. I didn't know how to upload a blog. I didn't know how to make capture pages. I didn't know how to make videos. I didn't know how to get leads or how to make sales. I didn't know anything. I started where everyone else started 10 years ago. But the bottom line is that was 10 years ago, So what does that tell you? That tells you that I come in and I maybe struggled for a year or 2 years. But the thing about it is that I decided to keep on going. I decided to continue. I decided to learn one thing at a time. I decided to listen to people who could tell me things which could speed up my learning and my abilities, probably 50 times faster than I could have done it learning it for myself. And also, that I listened to people. So I would actually listen if someone told me something. It's quite often somebody would ask me a question. They'd maybe ask me a question: how do I do this, or how do I do that? I get this all the time, actually, and to be honest, it can be quite annoying sometimes. But quite often somebody will say, how do I do a blog post, or how do I post this bit of code on this website, or how do I do this? And I'll actually go and start to show them how to do it. In the middle of it, they'll start going and maybe doing something else. They'll maybe go and do something completely different, or they'll go off talking about something completely different. So they go on to a completely different subject, and then they'll come back and they'll say, oh, I don't know how to do, I don't know how to put that code on, or I don't know this, or I don't know that. When in actual fact, I've been actually sitting there with the answer right in front of them, just putting it there, practically ready to put it. They're ready to click the mouse and say, here it is. And they've gone, somewhere completely different. It's completely different, or asked something that's not even relevant. Yeah. So it's important to actually listen. Yeah, if you ask a question about something, if you ask a question about, first you need to question what you need to learn. Like, what do you need to learn? Do you need to learn to do a blog post? Do you need to learn to post, AdSense code, or do you need to learn to post HTML code? Do you need to learn to market on Facebook or market on Twitter? First you need to ask yourself what you need to learn, what's holding you back in your business. And once you find that out, you find someone who can teach you that. But whenever you find the person who can actually teach you that, you need to actually listen. If you ask them the question and they're answering the question or showing you, you need to actually listen and not sort of go on to something else. Because that's one of the other big mistakes that people make online, is they wander off all over the place. They wander off all over the place and they leave where they were. So they're at the beginning, their intention that they're doing, their mission could be to do one blog post and post a picture on it, right? But you could say, right, no problem, here I'm going to show you how to post a blog post. Here's what you do, and here's how you post a picture. And then as you're about to do it, they'll say, oh, what's that there? And I heard so-and-so talk about this, and I heard so-and-so talk about that. And they'll veer off in all sorts of directions, and then they'll confuse their head, with all this different stuff, which isn't even important. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that's important is doing the actual task that you have set that you need to do, right? That's the important thing. So, so it's a good idea as well to, listen to, if someone's showing you something, listen. Don't sort of, talk over them. At the end, if someone says they're going to show you something and, they show you and you've got a question, certainly ask questions, or ask questions, share it, how do I do that? Can I move it to the left? Can I move it to the right? That's fine. But try and focus in your business on exactly what you're doing. So when you pick your goal in your business, you pick your target or pick what exactly you're doing, just make sure that you find the person or you work out yourself how to do it and focus on that, right? And once you've got that done, right, then go on to other stuff, okay? It's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm one of the biggest ones that believe in being free and freedom and stuff, so I think you should be free. I think you should be able to do whatever you want to do. But if you don't get the basics done, then you're not going to, make any income. So if you don't do your blog post, if you don't share your content, if you don't set up your paid ad, if you don't email your list, and you're going around chasing all these other things which aren't going to make you any money, and you haven't done those, then you're setting yourself up to maybe take a lot longer to win. Yeah, you're not setting yourself up to lose, because okay, you're maybe going to go, you can maybe learn some stuff and all that, but that day your productivity's gone, right? So if you've spent all your day just doing piddly things, going around emails and this and that and checking videos and stuff like that, and you haven't actually done your tasks at hand, which you need to do, then it's going to cost you money, it's going to cost you leads, and it's going to cost you sales in your business. So make sure you decide what you're focusing on and do it. When someone says they're going to show you how to do it, let them show you how to do it. Listen, if you have questions along the line, certainly ask questions, but try not to go off on a completely different subject in the middle of someone actually showing you something, because it's going to hold you back as well as hold them back. Because quite often, if I'm thinking about showing somebody something, I'm trying to think about everything that's around that, and if I'm just in the middle of it, I'm right in the flow, and I'm just sort of remembering everything, say, I need to say this, this and this, and then in the middle of it somebody comes along and says, oh, I put this 2 days ago and that didn't work, and how can I get that to work, and how can I do this? And in the middle of me showing them something that they've just asked me and I'm in the middle of showing it, it just, it doesn't help them or it doesn't help me either. And then quite likely I'll maybe go off and I'll maybe forget something that I was going to tell them, which is maybe vital, because my mind then was going somewhere else at the same time. So very important, focus on what you want to do, and you know, get that done, and keep on going, keep going in your business. Don't stop, don't quit. The only way to lose in an online business is to not do it, not follow the steps, and the other way is to quit. Okay, because even if you do it slightly wrong, even if you fail, you'll find out what doesn't work, and then once you know what doesn't work, then you can work out what does work. So even if you fail at something, you know, even if something doesn't work, it doesn't matter. But you know, that's really the gist of it. So that was part 2 of our 99 excuses video. Okay, and if you haven't already, if you'd like to just click the button just below this video, you can just subscribe to my channel, and you'll get the next video as it comes out. And if you've any comments, just put the comments in below. It'll be much appreciated. And you know, if you enjoyed it, or you know, got any value from it, just click the like button below. That would also be cool. And if you're on YouTube and you click the link below the video, you can find out what I do. You can go and visit my website by clicking the link below the video on YouTube. If you're on my website already and you're not on YouTube, if you want to click the button below this video, you can actually find out what I do by clicking the button below. Just click the button below, enter your email, and then you'll also be offered, you know, to join our team if you like as well. You can do that too. So that's it for this video. Until the next video, I'll talk to you again soon.